Commander Kexol gazed through the viewscreen at the blue-green planet below. Earth, as its inhabitants called it, a primitive world, rich in resources and largely defenseless against their superior technology. The Voraxian Empire had conquered 17 systems before this one, and not once had they encountered meaningful resistance. "All stealth protocols engaged, Commander," reported Lieutenant Zira from her station. "Our ships remain undetected by Earth's primitive scanning systems." Kexol flicked his elongated fingers across the tactical display. "Begin extraction sequence in the designated zones. Remember, small incursions only. We take what we need without alerting the population to our presence." The plan was elegant in its simplicity. Earth possessed rare minerals, essential for Voraxian quantum propulsion minerals, their own homeworld had exhausted centuries ago. Rather than announcing their presence with a full-scale invasion, they would harvest what they needed through thousands of small, targeted extractions across remote regions of the planet. The humans would likely attribute any disturbances to natural phenomena or their own industrial activities. First extraction teams deployed, Zira confirmed. Estimated completion, 72 Earth hours. Kexol permitted himself a satisfied smile. Another successful mission. Another step towards securing Voraxian dominance of this galactic sector. But deep beneath the surface, something was stirring. Dr. Maya Sharma jerked awake at her desk, nearly knocking over her cold coffee. The seismic monitoring station at the Geophysical Institute had been quiet all night until the sudden alert. She blinked at her screen, convinced she was misreading the data. "This can't be right," she muttered, fingers flying over the keyboard. The patterns were unlike anything in their historical records, microscopic tremors occurring simultaneously at hundreds of locations worldwide. Too systematic to be natural. Too widespread to be human activity. Maya reached for her phone to call the director when another alert flashed on her screen. The electromagnetic field around Earth was fluctuating in perfect synchronization with the tremors. What the hell is going on? In his San Francisco apartment, Max Chen's sleep was interrupted by an insistent vibration. Not his phone, but potted plants on his windowsill were trembling. All of them. As a botanist, specializing in plant communication networks, Max had modified these specimens with specialized sensors, part of his controversial research suggesting plants functioned as a global neural network. His colleagues had laughed at his theories. Now, as he rushed to his monitoring equipment, they were proving correct in the most alarming way possible. "They're all communicating," he whispered, watching the readings spike across his global tracking system. Every major plant biome on Earth, acting in concert. The data was unmistakable. The planet's botanical network had detected something and was responding to it. Something the human race hadn't even noticed yet. Aboard the Voraxian command ship, the first warning came from Section Leader Dhruv. "Commander, we're detecting anomalous energy readings from the planet's core." Kexol dismissed the concern with a wave. "Expected. Our extractions will naturally disturb the local geological balance. Sir, with respect, these readings don't match our projections. The energy signatures are organized." Before Kexol could respond, Zira cut in. "Extraction Team 7 is not responding. Teams 3 and 15 report unusual resistance in the extraction zones." "Resistance? From what?" Kexol demanded. The answer came seconds later as the ship's sensors went wild. "Massive energy surge detected." Dhruv shouted, It's the planet itself, sir." Around the world, humans witnessed the unprecedented. In forests, trees bent without wind. In cities, concrete cracked as roots beneath pushed upward with deliberate force. Oceans formed massive, unnatural waves that somehow avoided populated coastlines while surging towards specific points offshore. The aurora borealis expanded, reaching towards space like luminous fingers. At the Geophysical Institute, Dr. Sharma stared at her readings in awe. "The magnetic field is reshaping itself," she whispered into her recorder. "It's as if the planet is targeting something." On the command ship, chaos reigned. 3 extraction vessels had gone silent. 5 more reported critical systems failures as localized electromagnetic pulses disabled their technology. Impossible. Kexol slammed his fist on the console. "This is a pre-spaceflight civilization. They don't have this capability." "Sir." Zira's voice had lost its usual confidence. "The energy signatures aren't coming from human technology. They're emanating from the planet itself." The view screen showed an extraction vessel disappearing beneath suddenly animated vines and roots that shouldn't possess such strength. Another was being pulled downward as the seemingly solid ground beneath it liquefied into quicksand. "All teams, full retreat," Kexol ordered. "Abandon extraction equipment if necessary." But even as he gave the command, the ship lurched violently. "Something's latched onto our hull," Drew reported, panic evident in his voice. "It's some kind of electromagnetic tether. We can't break free." Max Chen had joined Dr. Sharma at the Institute, both scientists watching in stunned fascination as their respective monitoring systems revealed an astonishing truth. "The mycelium networks are connecting the plant responses to the electromagnetic field disturbances," Max explained, pointing to his data. "And look, the geological activity is following the same pattern." Maya nodded slowly. "It's coordinated, as if the entire planet is a single organism responding to an infection." "Not just responding," Max said quietly. "Fighting back." The Varaxian fleet commanders had never experienced anything like this. Their advanced ships were being disabled by focused electromagnetic storms. Extraction points were specifically targeted by sudden geological events, sinkholes, mud eruptions, even localized gravity anomalies. Plant life moved with impossible purpose, entangling equipment and personnel. In orbit, Kexol watched in horror as his supposedly inferior target demonstrated capabilities beyond anything in Varaxian records. "Full retreat," he ordered. "All ships disengage immediately." But as the damaged fleet attempted to escape Earth's orbit, they faced one final surprise. The planet's electromagnetic field extended outward, forming a temporary barrier that scattered their formation and damaged critical navigation systems. When they finally broke free, limping back toward Varaxian space, Kexol knew his career was finished. Their supposed easy target had revealed itself to be something entirely unexpected, not merely a world with valuable resources, but a world that was somehow aware, somehow alive.